Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0117, refers to a low-voltage condition in the ECT Sensor 1 circuit. It is crucial to understand that the Engine Coolant Temperature, ECT, sensor plays a vital role in monitoring the temperature of the engine coolant, which helps the Engine Control Module, ECM, make necessary adjustments for optimal performance and fuel efficiency. This sensor is typically located near the thermostat housing in the engine block. A malfunction in this sensor or its wiring can lead to incorrect temperature readings, which can severely impact engine performance and fuel economy. The DTC can be triggered due to various conditions, such as electrical failures, short circuits, or open circuits in the sensor's wiring. In summary, the P0117 code indicates that the ECT sensor circuit has detected a problem that requires troubleshooting for effective vehicle management. The ECT sensor is crucial for relaying the engine coolant temperature to the engine control module, often abbreviated as ECM or PCM, Powertrain Control Module. This component is strategically positioned near the engine's thermostat, ensuring accurate temperature measurements. The role of the ECT sensor includes enabling the ECM to adjust fuel injection and ignition timing based on the coolant temperature. A malfunction in this sensor can adversely affect the engine's performance and emissions rates. As the sensor operates, electrical signals are generated and sent to the ECM, which processes this information for vehicle management. If the DTC P0117 is triggered, it indicates that the ECT sensor is sending a voltage reading that is lower than expected. There are several potential causes for triggering the P0117 DTC. One common issue is poor connections at the ECT sensor or the PCM, which can lead to a weak signal being sent to the ECM. Another possible cause is loose terminals that might interrupt the electrical flow needed for accurate readings. Furthermore, the presence of short circuits in the wiring can result in lower than expected voltage levels within the ECT sensor circuit. Each of these issues affects the signal being communicated and can lead the ECM to misinterpret the engine's coolant temperature. It is vital to investigate these causes thoroughly before proceeding with more invasive checks. Checking the electrical connections closely can uncover issues that might not be visually apparent at first glance. When the P0117 code is present, several symptoms may manifest in the vehicle's performance. One prominent symptom is engine overheating, which occurs due to improper fuel mixture adjustments when the ECM is misled about coolant temperature. Drivers may also notice a decline in fuel economy, as the engine could be working inefficiently due to incorrect readings. Additionally, the check engine light will likely illuminate on the dashboard, serving as a warning that there is a malfunction in the vehicle's monitoring system. These symptoms can be disruptive, not just to performance, but also to overall vehicle reliability. Awareness of these symptoms can assist drivers in seeking timely intervention to prevent further issues. The first step in troubleshooting the P0117 DTC involves verifying the problem conditions under the hood. Initially, turn the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. Using the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System tool, check the voltage readings for the ECT sensor. This reading should be less than 0.08 volts. If the reading confirms the low voltage condition as expected, then the failure has indeed been duplicated. Proceeding with this assessment allows you to determine whether the issue is constant or intermittent. Should the reading not match the threshold, it indicates the system may currently be functioning correctly. But issues like poor connections or loose terminals should be investigated further. Documentation of these conditions is crucial for determining the next steps. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0117, you need to start by turning the vehicle to the off or lock mode. After ensuring the vehicle is completely powered down, disconnect the ECT sensor 1 utilizing its 2P connector. Next, switch the vehicle back to the on mode with the connector still disconnected. Again, use the HDS tool to check the voltage readings for the ECT sensor. This time, the reading should still remain below the threshold of 0.08 volts. If the voltage reading stays under this value, you should then proceed to step 3 of your diagnosis. However, if the voltage exceeds the specified value, it indicates that the ECT sensor is likely defective and should be replaced. Moving on to the third step in the troubleshooting of DTC P0117. Begin by turning the vehicle to off or lock mode. In this instance, you will need to jump the SCS service check signal line using the HDS tool. After waiting for more than 1 minute, disconnect the PCM powertrain control module connector, specifically the C connector with 51 pins. It is critical at this stage to check for continuity between test points defined by the ECT sensor 1 connector and the body ground. This testing should only occur when both the ECT sensor connector and PCM connector are disconnected. If continuity is found between test points, this indicates a short in the wiring between the PCM and ECT sensor. If there is no continuity, it reveals that the wiring is acceptable, and further investigation into the PCM or other authorized service information may be necessary. Once the troubleshooting steps for the P0117 code are completed, conducting a final repair verification is essential. Begin by thoroughly inspecting all connections to the ECT sensor and the PCM. Make sure there are no loose connectors or frayed wires that may cause intermittent signals. Subsequently, retest the ECT sensor to confirm it operates within the specified voltage range. Also, check for continuity in the wiring, ensuring all paths are clear from the sensor to the PCM without shorts or open circuits. Confirming these items can help in ascertaining that the repairs made have effectively resolved the issue. If everything checks out and the vehicle runs correctly, the last step should be to clear any DTCs from the system and take the vehicle for a test drive to verify functionality. Preventive maintenance is crucial for addressing potential issues related to DTC P0117 in the future. Regular inspections of the ECT sensor and its wiring can help identify problems before they escalate, ensuring reliability and performance. Make it a habit to check wire connections for rust, corrosion, or wear that could affect electrical flow. Additionally, following the manufacturer's guidelines on the periodic replacement of the ECT sensor can help maintain optimal engine function. This step is crucial, especially leading towards major service milestones or as part of routine maintenance schedules. By proactively monitoring these areas, drivers can enhance engine efficiency and longevity, thereby averting possible costly repairs. In summary, the P0117 DTC, which indicates low voltage in the ECT sensor circuit, necessitates careful examination to ensure the vehicle operates smoothly. Understanding the role of the ECT sensor and ensuring proper connections are vital for maintaining engine performance and efficiency. The outlined troubleshooting steps focus on verifying conditions, checking sensor performance, and inspecting wiring for shorts or open circuits. A successful diagnosis and repair depend on thoroughness in the assessment process and timely action. Lastly, regular preventive maintenance serves as an effective strategy to mitigate future sensor issues. ensuring long-term reliability of the vehicle. By following these guidelines, drivers can better manage their vehicle health, optimize performance, and decrease the potential for environmental impacts. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.